Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we have a little bit of work to do, to be sure. I'm going to get these two overextension causing provinces cored, but I do think, do we feel like we need this admin tech right now? I think we do, actually. We can convert this province over to fetishist, and I do want to get this guy moving up over to Hafun. And in fact, we'll march up here too. I want to declare on revolutionary Turkey to grab Socotra. We're going to wait a bit. We're not going to do it right now. There's not a lot of war score to be gotten. And so we're going to wait on that for just a smidge. But that should be reasonably fine. Now, I do want to continue to work economically here. What do we have available? Only 2 great temples. Decent number of counting houses. So we'll definitely work on building those. That looks good. We should no longer need these forts. So we'll go ahead and mothball those. What else did we have up? This one here. We'll mothball that fort too. Cool. Now we're going to grab this admin tech. Yeah, industrialization. Oh, right. We were saving up for industrialization instead of building all of this. That's why we had that money. Right. Let's go ahead and cancel this. We'll get 100% of the funds back. So that's good. Good thing I remembered. We're saving up to embrace this final institution. We need 12,000 right now. We are nearly done with our corruption, though. So let's get these guys spread out so that they can replenish their forces a bit. Cool. That'll be fine. And we could start making our way through these cores. That is something that we definitely could do. Let's go ahead and make that conversion happen. I want to attack Spain. We're not quite in a position to do that. Ooh, a free stability or 50 prestige. I'm going to take the stability right now. Cool. So Russia would not currently accept an alliance. They have 32 reasons not to. Of those, that's pretty much all to do with the trust. We can boost their opinion somewhat, and that would probably be fine. We'd probably get there reasonably quickly. Hadramut is offering us knowledge sharing. To be honest, we don't need it. Lose 2 mercantilism or gain 2 mercantilism. I don't care about Spain's opinion. It's fine. Cool. So industrialization is spreading virtually everywhere. Hormuz is no longer a valid rival for us. Fair enough. Spain is our only real rival right now. We're going to go for revolutionary Turkey. We're not going to rival Great Britain, I can tell you that. Okay. We need to attack Spain the moment we think we can pull it off. That's for sure. We're going to go back to improving relations with Russia. This can come up by another, 21. So that'll be fine. And we're now done with our corruption. So we're making a good amount of money. That's looking great. The question is, when are we going to declare out here? Well, not yet. We want to be in position to attack Spain eventually as well. And we just have a lot of things happening right now, right? That's definitely the case. There are a lot of things occurring. Alliance. There we go. 29 reasons not to accept this. How are we doing on our favors? 7.63. Okay, we're going to build up those favors. We converted the heretics of Yao. That's fine. Cool. Lose ducats or gain legitimacy. That's not much of a choice. We're going to gain the legitimacy. Thank you very much. We're also going to head up over here with a few of these troops. Fighting Spain is going to be a whole thing. There's no doubt about that. We can invest in a maritime idea here. Do we? No, we do not right now. Okay, we're going to maintain our diplomat at Russia right now. We're improving relations with Hadramut. We are going to stop that. These guys can be annexed eventually, but not for 10 years, so that's fine. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and send another missionary out. We have a level of splendor here. Force march. Force march. Cool. So that'll do. We can continue to core out over this way, and it doesn't really matter. We just need to get all of this coring done eventually, right? So we'll get that work done. And the Timurids would not be interested in joining this alliance, would they? Actually, they would. But they don't allow an alliance with a non-republic. Okay, fair enough. So what else can we do with Russia? Oh, hey, money. I like it. That's really good. They wouldn't accept taking military access. Hilarious. We could... They're a great power, so we would need to send them cash if we wanted to further improve their opinion. So how much would a gift be? Oh my. That's a lot. Okay. Fair enough. We're not going to do that right now. Basically all of our money for 25 opinion. Now we're going to have enough to embrace this institution very soon. And that's good. We can invest in an idea here, but we're not going to. Yeah, this seems reasonably fine. We're making good amounts of cash. We should have enough to embrace this institution in like 8 months. How's that war with Spain going? I'm so tempted. When I see these numbers, I'm just like, yeah, I really want to do this. But at the same time, their colonies are the dangerous part here. I doubt we can in and out it real quick. With Great Britain being the naval hegemon, that does potentially help matters. Potentially. How are we doing on our favors? We're up to 8.93, gaining 0.1 per month. Okay. So about 10 months until we can do that. We can embrace this institution. Consider it done. Beautiful. That gives us our next diptech almost immediately. There we go. Cool. So this is now ahead of time by 13 years. That's fine. So we're going to grab Miltech 30 pretty quickly here. That's a big, big Miltech. 1252. How much can we store? Oh, 1030. So we can't actually do that right now. Noted. But that's okay. We will continue to core where we can. And Russia, can we please increase trust here? That would be amazing. Not quite yet. We're at 9.35. 9.46. Okay, Mamlukian separatists are not a big deal. I'm going to send this force up to deal with it. I'm actually going to roll up a new general here. Just because, and I'm going to get these guys drilling for the time being, just because we're going to need to spend military power. There should be another general around somewhere here. Okay, there we go. That looks good. So we'll continue to get this all cored. We got another conversion done. That's very good for our religious unity. So up we go. And we should be able to core in Rosetta now. Consider it done. And excellent. We win that as anticipated. I want to check in on our troop count here. We can almost get another army, which would be great. Skill 2 artist. Okay, sure. We're going to head back down over here. I'm keeping an eye on Revolutionary Turkey. It looks like we don't want to join that right now. That appears to be just in a holding pattern. We're near our maximum monarch power militarily. This is a fact. So we need to recruit in leaders. How many can we have? 10? Cool. Yeah, 10 leaders without upkeep. So we're going to roll up one here and get to drilling. We're going to roll up one up over here and get to drilling. Rolling up one here And drilling. One over here. And drilling. We can get a few more. These are quite cheap. Okay, we'll get those to work. How many more can we get? Actually, hang on. What do we see here? I just wanted to check there. 8. Okay, sure. Excellent. So we will now get that drilling. That was 9. And finally, 10. So any more will cost us upkeep. At a certain point, we'll be okay with that. But that point is not right now. Excellent. Russia wants military access. We give them that access. Absolutely. And this next month's tick, we're going to be able to build up our trust with them. Cool. We also just gained a trust. That takes a very long time, but there's 5 additional trust. They now have 8 reasons not to accept this. So we have revolutionaries out over here that we can't get to. Okay, I'm going to send these guys over by boat. Cool. So that'll be no real problem. We lost an advisor, and these Shuan separatists just spawned. We're going to head out over this way. We do have a little bit of unrest right now. That should go away pretty soon. But we need a new diplomatic advisor here, and none of these are amazing. I'm going to go for morale of navies and otherwise kind of cheap out on that. So that looks okay. I did also want to pull back these colonists. Their odds are getting kind of low. So we'll pull those back and find ourselves some more low development provinces. I could use the map mode for this probably, but we should just be able to click around and find something pretty quickly. Ah, yeah. There we go. Cool. So they're on their way. Chocolate imports, huh? Cool. -1 national unrest sounds good. And another core finishing puts us down to 2.1 in these locations. Looks good to me. Do we think we win this? Yeah, I think we win this. Excellent. Oh, hello. One of these wars just ended. And we probably want to take this then. We don't have access through Yemen for the moment. Okay, so it was Spain that ended their war. Ottomans have no troops and are still fighting Russia. So if we declare this war to take this, we don't call in Great Britain or Austria here. Cool. Yes, all of these drills stopped. That's to be expected. And at this point, I'm going to send this army out to here, and this army to get us ticking war score. We're now going to come up over this direction. I'm going to send a force up over here. Hormuz is giving access to the Ottomans, but it should be okay. We're going to send a force up over this way. They have no military, right? So I'm not too concerned about that. I'm going to get all of these guys back to drilling. All of these that are out over here. These units out here are not going to drill. This one does not have a leader, so fair enough. And we're going to need to re-mothball the forts that are over this direction. We have no need to pay for them. Cool. Realistically, this fort is probably no longer necessary. I'm just going to get rid of it, and we'll keep these 2 forts as a choke point. We're going to mothball them for now. And then this fort, we can mothball and just keep this one up. This fort over here can definitely be mothballed, as can these. Beautiful. So, I mean, Hadramut will take this stuff. Literally all we're interested in here is Socotra for ourselves. This force is just going to move up over here. Cool. So that'll give us ticking war score. We'll move these guys out over this way. And I see an Ottoman force here that will go attack. Beautiful. We stack wipe that. And this is all looking good. So this is currently occupied by us. We're going to flip all of this over to Hadramut. Cool. We find ourselves at 3% war score right now. And we just need to get up to 10. We converted manga. Cool. And what are we going to get now? Halay. Sure. That looks fine. We're going to continue to push in towards Sham. And these guys are definitely building some forces, but I don't expect them to be particularly effective. This will get flipped over to Hadramut. Cool. And now we're going to walk back over this direction. And we have Socotra occupied. Looks good. I want to head over... we'll head directly up here and begin this siege. Where's the force that we sent up this way? Did we not send one? I thought we did. Maybe it was these guys. Let's go ahead and force march them now that that's free, and they'll make their way on up. Cool. So those sieges are underway. That's all looking good. These guys can be moved out of here. And we should probably build more province improvements now that we can. So we'll build a couple of great temples. There we go. And a bunch of counting houses. Cool. Something along the lines of that. And we just need to get up to 10 war score here. Lose the stability or a 30% chance. And they did spawn, but we actually had troops right there, so it's fine. We're going to get these guys drilling. We don't actually need them. And we are going to move these guys into port. But I kind of want to build a bunch more frigates. There we go. Up to the force limit of archipelago frigates here. Cool. So that'll do. Looking good there. We're nearing our maximum military power again. So we're going to need to come down like over here and roll up a leader. There we go. And he is going to begin drilling. Do we need any other leaders? Yes. This one. Okay. There we go. That looks good. Actually, we could come over here and walk through Yemen. That would be fine. So these guys are making their way over, right? And that's fine. We're going to unforce march them now. And we're going to move on in here. We find ourselves at 8% war score. We finish up our siege. So we're going to continue to take these. Beautiful. 16% war score. Would they actually give us what we want here, which is literally just this? They would. Plus 800 gold. Beautiful. This is all we want. This is it. So that looks good. We're not taking anything other than that. We're just going to take this back for Hadramut. There we go. And we'll make our way back here. We'll make our way back, like, over to here. Cool. Okay, so at this point, we want to continue to core. Looking good. And Russia, what are you thinking now as far as an alliance goes? 13 reasons not to. Army strength and navy strength are among those, as is trust. And distance between borders. Okay, it's going to be a while before we get another set of favors curried. I do think that we should build ourselves another standard army template. And I'm going to build it over on this side. So we'll get that going. We're also expanding our navy pretty dramatically. Cool. These guys can get back to drilling. We can mothball these forts. And mothball this fort as well. These guys should make their way back over this direction. Looks good. So how is our navy construction going? It'll take a little bit, but that's fine. We'll continue to core over here. We're nearing our maximum military power, and we can come in here and strengthen government, right? Yeah. So we'll definitely do that. We could actually do it again, and I am going to. Cool. What did we need for absolutism for our mission? We needed that for a mission, right? I think. 75? Okay. We're a ways away from that. Our max absolutism is currently 65. Hadramati particularists? Okay. I mean, there's not a lot we can do about that. We can't really get there. It's landlocked, so they're on their own on that one. We converted the heretics up over here, and we will continue to convert them. Okay, Russia, what are you thinking now? 11 reasons. Okay. We are over our land force limit right now. We can fix that. But for the moment, it seems okay. We're really close to getting Russia on our side. What else can we do? I mean, we can send them cash. It's mostly that trust. But boosting our army and navy strengths will help. So let's move these guys back over to here. There will be quite a lot more in terms of frigates being produced, so that's okay. We could definitely get ourselves another land leader here if we really wanted to. I don't think it's necessary, although, what is our stats here? I don't mind giving our ruler command here. Cool. There we go. So that's all drilling. These guys can get to drilling as well. Okay, so if we're going to fight Spain, we're going to need to be in position. That's for sure. But we really need to get Russia on our side. They have 8 reasons not to do this right now. We need 1072. Okay, we should have enough to get that soon enough. Spain's so discontent amongst our population. Rude, but whatever. So I want to come up to Russia here, and I want to just send them money at this point. This is going to be a lot of money. No doubt about that. This will give them 20 opinion of us. 1 reason away. Oh, they'll accept now. Beautiful. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Russia just entered into a military alliance with us. So our anti-Spain alliance is now Britain, Austria, Russia, and Congo. That seems like a viable alliance to me. Indeed it does. Do we declare war on Spain right now? Well, we're going to need to get into position. So, first things first, we move these guys over to here. These guys are going to head up this direction. These guys are going to come here and here. We're going to move forces over... Actually, I'm going to have these guys stay here. Their goal is going to be to island hop out here, grabbing these islands. We're going to need to grab Fernando Pro as well. I've definitely nailed that pronunciation. Cabo Verde would be great, but probably not going to happen right now. These two, I'm only going to take one over, but I'm going to tell this one to come on over this way. Now, hypothetically, we're not going to do this right now, but hypothetically, if we were to declare this, Russia would not join because they don't owe us at least 10 favors. And because they're in debt. Okay. So Russia is currently not interested in joining this, but we're gaining a bunch of favors per month. 0.29 now, because we're allied. So that looks good. We lost our trade dispute CB against Spain. But we're moving into position. So this will be good. We're working on our navy a bit, but really we're going to be relying on Britain's navy. That's really what this comes down to. These guys should be drilling. At least for the time being. We're not going to declare for a bit yet. We need to get Russia to accept this war. That is the top priority right now. So those guys are going to be moving there. Looks good. Dubious spending practices, huh? Okay, that's fine. We're going to continue to build counting houses. There we go. We're now making 320 gold per month. That's very solid. We're up to 5 favors with Russia already. So Russia's going to be interested in doing this soon. Very soon. Cool. Do we wait until we have our Miltech? Spain was building a spy network. Hilarious. I think we do time it with our Miltech here. This is going to be in November of this year. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Has Spain gotten Miltech 29 yet? No, they haven't, actually. So we're going to have 2 Miltechs on them. Including Miltech 30, which is a very big deal. That gives us new infantry, military tactics, 1 land morale, and flanking range. That's very, very good. So this next tick here will have enough. Gain 50 admin power? Yes, please. We're going to need admin power. A lot of it. Okay. Our truce with Hormuz expired. We don't care about that right now. We just hit Miltech 30. And we're going to go to African Western Franchise Infantry. Russia, are you interested in this yet? 7.26 favors. So no, Russia would not join quite yet. And we may need to pay off their debt. Okay. Noted. But we're really, really close to being able to do this. Yes, these numbers still look grim. Absolutely they do. But if we were to include these guys, look at that. Suddenly it's so much better, and we're not even including Russia here. So we are going to wait until such a time as we have enough favors. Come on, Russia. We're getting there. This is like 6 more months. Beautiful. We'll continue to convert down over this way, and I want to make this last core here. There we go. Now we need to bank admin power, because we're going to need the admin power. I don't want to spend money right now. We're going to lose prestige, which I don't like, but we may have to pay off Russia's debt in order to make this happen. Yeah, 6340.5. Okay, we can definitely do that. We can definitely do that. We are incredibly close right now, though. Great Britain would not accept now. They're fighting in another war. Hang on. Okay. Accepting would destabilize them. Why? Why would accepting destabilize Great Britain? That's an interesting question. I'm not sure what the reason for that is yet. Okay. Well, how are we doing on these favors? We have 10. Okay. So now that we have 10 favors, hypothetically, we need to get Britain on our side now. Russia would still not join this because they are in debt and fighting another war. Now, their war is going to be done soon, I think. Right? Probably pretty soon. Let's give it 1 more month tick here. Okay, there we go. We'll convert this. We should probably consider just giving them a bunch of money. But if Britain isn't ready to do this, we can ask them to prepare for war now, can't we? Isn't that a thing we can do these days? No. Okay. Noted. Well, We're definitely going to go after Spain, but it seems like with Britain out for the moment, accepting would destabilize Great Britain. They must have, like, military access through Spain. Is that accurate? No. I'm not sure why it would destabilize them. But okay. For right now, it seems to be fine. We're going to declare war on Spain the moment the stars align and we can get all of these involved. That's going to be the goal. For now, it is time to put a cut in here, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Unisil, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.